Hi everyone. I'm in bed right now. I don't think I've ever filmed from being in bed, but I've always shared on YouTube my life as it is, and I honestly need to be laying down right now. Before I get into what I want to talk about in this video, I first just wanted to acknowledge I know that there's a noise that you're probably picking up on the video. That kind of sounds like a slapping noise. It's my window air conditioner, a bearing's wearing out that I need to deal with. It wasn't urgent enough that the fan on the air conditioner was going to break, but it needs my attention before next summer if I'm going to continue using it. So, when I had my right knee joint replaced, I was initially endeavoring to spend 2 hours a day on the recovery. And it wasn't pleasant, but then, the recovery from surgery is not ever going to be pleasant. But I was getting through it, and, after my stretches, I'd have a little bit of quiet time and head to bed for night. Well, that got to be too easy once I started going to the pool. And that's new. I was able to start using the warm water therapy pool on July 9th. The infection in my incision got cleared up, thankfully. And going to the pool has really exceeded the expectations I had for it. It's going really well. So initially, again, I was doing about an hour at home or an hour and a half at home and about an hour in the water. And this just got to be too easy. And the knee needed more healing and more recovery. So I've been using the pool a lot of the time from, 2 o'clock to 4:30 p.m. and then doing more at home. Or if I only go for one pool slot time, then I've been doing another 2 hours at home, like an hour before going to the pool, at the pool, and another hour after getting home. And I need to be honest with you, I'm beat. I'm physically tired, but it's going well. And, for the unglamorous lifestyle that comes from having surgery, this is going well, and why break something that's actually working for me? My thoughts right now are that I need to keep this up for probably another 6 to 8 weeks. And then I'll have got the most that's possible to get from this. I do have some really great news that's just from Thursday. I was able to extend my right leg as far as it's physically possible to extend. It was fully straight. So the joint's healing. It's not healed, but it wants to heal, and it wants to recover. So it's motivation to keep going. I had wanted the recovery to be done by now. And my surgeon had said to me that knee replacement surgery recovery lasts 12 weeks, and then you just can't get any more for the rest of your life, or it's near impossible to do so. My body's not following the rules again. That's fine with me. I'm still making sustained progress. It's incremental. Like, I can't get my knee perfectly straight for as far as is possible again right now. But each day it's able to lift up just a little bit more than the previous day. So a few more weeks of this are going to really pay off and should bring the gains I've been hoping to out of this process. I'm light years ahead of where I was at from before the surgery. Now for the bad news. I have managed to injure my other knee more. I can't believe it. I shouldn't be surprised, but I can't believe it. My other knee is not doing okay. As in, sort of 5 days out of 7, I get into bed, move the wrong way, the pain goes from nothing to severe, and it makes me feel like I'm going to vomit from the pain. It's been really difficult to manage. I have an appointment with my surgeon on August the 6th. It's going to be another interesting appointment, that's to say the least. I like my surgeon. I know I'll be heard. It's just going to be interesting. What my surgeon wanted from me was for my right knee to be fully recovered before he would make any comments or commitments on the other side. I don't blame him. But my body's had its own agenda. And I expect I've been moving my left leg around some during the pool, and I've got something that's upset again. My gut instinct is that I've got a little bit of arthritis in there, and I kind of think that what I've done is stirred up a little bit of arthritis just because of how bad the pain is. I don't think it's a serious injury as such, but the joint as a whole is just shot. Sometimes the worse the pain is, the less the injury is, if that makes any sense. Anyway, the upshot is I think I've injured something new in my left knee that's kind of trumped everything. The original purpose of Thursday's appointment is to discuss the surgery to address the fluid draining problem in both of my incisions from 2025. So we're going to be back to the question of what's the bigger priority and what's needed in practical terms. So for the influence that I have over this, I don't want to have another surgery until I'm done with my right knee. I want to see it through to completion. My thinking being having a really good right hip joint and a really good right knee joint will make managing life while dealing with the left side much easier for me. It won't get me out of pain, but it won't be a huge struggle, to stand up in the bathroom, for example, or, putting my underwear on or putting my sock on. So there's an initial starting point, and I know I'll be heard by my surgeon. So progress, not smooth progress, but progress is progress, and the artificial knee that I got in April's coming good. And, it's just taking all my energy to keep at it. So I'd like to get to some funner topics. So I want you to see above my bed since I'm filming from here for the first time. And there we go. I just wanted to share these 2 cactus photos that I have up on the wall above my bed. I really like cactus plants. That's why I've got them there. So in other news, I decided to buy a raspberry plant. And I bought a food grade bucket, and I proceeded to plant it, or transplant it into the food grade bucket. It's just growing everywhere right now. So I'm going to probably get some fresh raspberries in another few weeks. It's doing really well. I'm hoping that I'll get my $18 worth of raspberries from the plant. That's how much it cost me to buy. I also bought a grape plant, and initially it was doing well. It's not doing so good right now. Some of the leaves have a weird color on it. I'm going to need to research and see what's up with them. Back to my health for 2 more minutes. I've been having high blood pressure. I think it's the pain from my knees that's doing it. The numbers are just right at the borderline where it just could be my physiology and I'm not under 40 anymore. And it's just how my body is aging. In any case, I'm on high blood pressure medicine, but nearly the lowest dose that you can get. And my heart's doing okay. The idea was to make it so that my heart won't be under stress while I have more surgeries. And I certainly understand that, and it makes sense to me. And pain raises high blood pressure. So it wasn't a fight over the medicines. I'm gonna pin a link to my blog down in the comments where you can see some other stuff that's been happening in my life recently. As I say, once I start the physiotherapy for my knee in the day, it just wears me right out. I'll endeavor to get the past few days worth of blog entries wrote and posted online. Otherwise, life is going the best that's possible with a recovery that's unpleasant but helping. And I must tell you that it was really great seeing my right leg extend and be straight. It honestly has never worked this well in my entire life, and I'm just thrilled about it. And another 2 months, this is going to make a big difference. I'm not sure what else to say. My life's just been revolving around the recovery. So I think I'm going to end here. Thank you for joining me today. I'm really hoping to get back to posting videos regularly once I'm through this recovery from surgery. I'm hoping to continue using the warm water therapy pool for between sort of like every other day, 3 times a week, just to keep at it and not to lose the gains from my right knee or my right hip. I think it's really important. And I always enjoy being in the water. Okay, hope each of you are doing well. Thanks for watching today. Bye for now.